Okay. Welcome, everyone. I'm so happy to meet with you again for our Object Relations series. And today I'm going to talk to you about another special group that I have, as I've spoken about two other special monthly groups. This is a group on supervision, online supervision. All my groups are online now. And the online, so that means that people can join from far and wide. And in my monthly online supervision groups, I have people from different areas. I've had someone from South Africa. Currently, I have people in Atlanta, Florida, New Jersey, New York City, of course, and in various states I've had from Chicago and in the country mostly, but sometimes outside the country. In this group, it's a very special supervision group because I use in the moment, in vivo, role playing. And each person who presents, we rotate presentations. Each time a different person presents a case that they're working on. So this is for clinicians. It can be clinicians who just want to learn, who listen, but mostly they're clinicians who have cases and want to actively get feedback on their process with their patients. So whoever presents that particular month, it's unlike my writing group where everyone presents for a shorter period of time. In the monthly supervision group, the person gets the whole hour and a half time, and this time is Friday from 11:30 to 1 on the second Friday of the month. The writing group comes in the afternoon from 2 to 3:30, but this supervision group is from 11:30 to 1. And I've had this group for over a decade. And the people who join and continue and the others join are always able to improve their work through the work in the group. Also, it's very alive. Oh yes, I mentioned there's someone in Massachusetts too, I forget, different areas. But the special part of the group is not only do people talk about their cases and we talk about theory, I fill people in about developmental theory, about character disorder theory, about object relations process, but the very special part is where we do a role play and the person presenting gets inside of their patient, really experiences from the inside out to role play them. And they do that in conjunction with myself as playing the part of the therapist. And together we have an in vivo improvisational role play where their patient comes alive. And everyone who does this gets a new vision and a new inner sense and a new feeling sense of their patient because they're living them. They're living them from the inside out. So they play the role of their patient and talk to me like they're in a regular session, and I respond very much spontaneously in the moment, in vivo role play, and they get to have my expertise in the spontaneous moment as I respond to them in their role of the patient. As I said, this has been a very successful way of working for over a decade. It's also something that I do when I do group supervision for the Object Relations Institute, which I'm the founder and executive director for, and which has been alive and kicking for now turning 30 years. But I have this special monthly group that's a whole hour and a half, where each person, the person who's up for this particular month, gets a whole hour and a half just to talk about their patient and role play. And then after the role play, we end the session in the role play, and the person presenting gets to speak first about how it felt to be their patient and what they learned. And then everyone in the group chimes in and joins in with their comments about the process and about what's going on with the patient and therapist. I talk a lot about the psychodynamics of the patient and the developmental issues, developmental arrest issues, separation individuation issues, self-integration issues, as well as, of course, defenses against affects and drive issues. So it's a very full, rich conversation each time, and everyone gets to join in and present. And to join the conversation with the person presenting. So everyone gets to join in the conversation, and it's a special supervision group in using the role plays. For anyone interested in joining, you can be from anywhere. As I said, we have people from as far as South Africa, and now we have many people in the United States. So you can join from anywhere. For information, I'm giving you most of the information. You can look more at my website for more information, www.kavaleradler.com, KAVALERADLER, all is one word.com. Also, you can email me if you are interested in joining or want information at drkavalerradler@gmail.com. That's the best way to reach me, is by email. drkavalerradler@gmail.com. It's been so good to talk to you today and share this. I've been supervising people individually for at least 35 years out of my 45 years experience, and I continue to be a senior supervisor, a training analyst, but also love doing work with groups, and I love doing group supervision because each person presents and that everyone joins in the conversation, and everyone gets a chance each month, and I get to engage with each person in this really deep way through the role plays, where I get to use every part of my inner self to engage with the person who's presenting their patient and being their patient in the moment for the role play. And then we have our special group discussion, and then we can talk about all the dynamics. Thank you so much again for joining me, and stay safe. Take care during this difficult time, and best to you all. Thank you for joining again. Bye now.